Airplane accidents have always been one of the biggest and most complex issues in the realm of human disasters. Besides deeply impacting societies, these accidents have special implications for communities that lose their leaders in such tragedies. Throughout history, over 15 national leaders have lost their lives in aviation accidents, and despite their relatively small number, these events have had profound effects on the societies involved. This list only pertains to 15 individuals who lost their lives while in power. José Félix Estigarribia, President of Paraguay, September 1940. The President of Paraguay and his wife were traveling from Altos to their home in San Bernardino when their plane experienced mechanical failure and crashed en route. Ramón Magsaysay, President of the Philippines, March 1957. He was the 7th President of the Philippines. Magsaysay spoke at the inauguration of 3 universities in the port city of Subic on March 16 and received an honorary doctorate in law. He boarded a C-47 plane the next morning at 1 a.m., local time, to go to Manila. Hours later, it was reported that his plane was missing. The next day, it was revealed that the plane had crashed in the mountains of Manungol near Cebu, and out of the 25 passengers, 24 were killed. Barthélemy Boganda, Prime Minister of the Central African Republic, March 1959. He was the first president of the Central African Republic, and his plane crashed during a flight to Bangui. Some other government officials, including the South African Minister of Information, were among the casualties of this accident. Dag Hammarskjöld, Secretary-General of the United Nations, September 1961. The Secretary-General of the United Nations, who garnered much attention for criticizing the United States over anti-Israeli resolutions and advocating for the self-determination of the Palestinian people in the West Asia region, lost his life in a plane crash during a political mission to end the Congo Wars. Abdul Salam Arif, President of Iraq, April 1966. His de Havilland Dove plane crashed 10 kilometers south of Basra Airport in southern Iraq. Some sources have described his death as suspicious. René Barrientos, President of Bolivia, April 1969. His helicopter crashed during a trip to the municipality of Arque in Cochabamba province. Some sources claimed it was an assassination attempt, but these claims were never proven. Joel Rakatomalala, Prime Minister of Madagascar, July 1976. The helicopter carrying Madagascar's Prime Minister, which had a capacity of up to 7 people, crashed with more than 40 kilograms of luggage after taking off from Antananarivo. Subsequent political events led some to attribute sabotage to the crash. Janko Bobetko, Prime Minister of Yugoslavia, January 1977. He and his wife were killed in the crash of a Learjet 25 plane on Mount Inac in the vicinity of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The plane took off from Batajnica Air Base in Belgrade and was en route to Sarajevo when it apparently crashed due to adverse weather conditions. Ahmed Boussay, Prime Minister of Mauritania, January 1979. He died in an airplane accident on the coast of Dakar, Senegal, just 1 month after assuming office. Francisco da Costa Gomes, Prime Minister of Portugal, December 1980. His Cessna 421 plane collided with a building shortly after taking off from Lisbon Airport en route to a campaign rally in Porto. Unconfirmed rumors suggested he was actually assassinated. Jaime Roldos Aguilera, President of Ecuador, May 1981. On this date, the Supersink airplane carrying Roldos Aguilera, his wife, the Minister of Defense of Ecuador, and his wife crashed, resulting in the loss of all passengers' lives. Various theories about the cause of this accident have been proposed, from pilot error to alleged involvement of the April 19 movement in Colombia, none of which have been confirmed. Omar Torrijos, military leader of Panama, July 1981. He was flying on a DC-6 Twin Otter plane from the Panamanian Air Force. The plane's disappearance was reported with a delay of 1 day, and locating the crash site took several days. His death marked the beginning of conspiracy theories. Mohammed Yusuf, Sultan of Sokoto, October 2006. Flight number 53 of ADC Airlines crashed minutes after takeoff from Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja, Nigeria. Yusuf, his son, and grandson were among the passengers who lost their lives in this plane crash. Lech Kaczyński, President of Poland, April 2010. A Tupolev Tu-154 aircraft carrying Lech Kaczyński, his wife Maria Kaczynska, and other members of a Polish delegation to commemorate the Katyn massacre crashed near Smolensk Air Base in Russia. 96 people, including many of Poland's top military and civilian leaders, were killed in this crash. Ebrahim Raisi, President of Iran. May 2024-19. The helicopter carrying the president went to the border area to open the dam. On the way back, he had an accident in a mountainous area while the air was full of fog. In addition to the president, this helicopter was carrying the Minister of Foreign Affairs and several other officials. Of course, there are whispers about internal and external conspiracies in this story.